Hi everyone, this is Suzanne Wagner. I am going to talk some astrology about Jupiter going into Gemini on May 25th, 2024 through June 9th, 2025. While Jupiter, the planet of expansion, money, love, and abundance, was in Taurus, the sign of preserving the status quo, we wanted to get back what we used to have and what used to make us feel safe and secure. But Jupiter in Gemini intends to have a lead foot, and it wants to get going on more knowledge and to implement changes. Approximately every 12 years, we have this particular transit. This particular cycle of Jupiter in Gemini has the added air energy of Pluto in Aquarius. At least the air signs are going to be feeling the wind beneath their wings. The rest of us might feel as if we are being shoved off a cliff by a big wind. To say this cycle will feel drastic is an understatement. We move from worrying about the material world, money, and safety into the longing for more connection, the seeking of understanding, and more knowledge that makes a difference in the world and getting ourselves out of those places that have felt stuck. The communication tools are going to quickly show the power and impact that we have been suspecting, but now we are going to be using them in ways that promote actions, information sharing, and igniting a social storm that will be unstoppable. The Gemini approach is tactical, exacting, nuanced, specific, and loves to explore the details. Jupiter is all about showing us the bigger picture that can inspire us to see how all things are interconnected and essential for humanity going forward. Jupiter will try to help us make sense out of our intuitive hits and bring us to more clarity by allowing the Gemini energy to begin limbing the trees up so we can see the majesty of the tree without the distracting limbs. In preparation for this cycle, that is exactly what we have been doing on my property. The excuse was to help the fire danger, as if you cut down the lower dead branches, then the fire cannot climb up the tree as easily, thus keeping the fire on the floor of the forest but restricting its fuel. As we did this, what came into view was the magical quality of the spaces that were now opened so that we could see the massive trunks of the redwoods in all their glory. In clearing the fuels on the ground, we uncovered dramatic root systems, secret hidden places where ancient trees used to stand, and now their clones have sprouted from the root system of that ancient tree. I see this cycle of Jupiter and Gemini doing the same for humanity. Finally, we are clearing out the crap and the dead wood that has been preventing us from seeing the magnificent potential that has always been right there. Sometimes we have to take drastic actions to see what is needed to help us move from one domain into the next. Jupiter illuminates those things that we thought we believed. So what we believe helps us make sense out of our world. But I am sure you have all noticed that our old belief structures will not help us navigate this very new world that we have created. Jupiter wants to bring communities and groups together to initiate drastic changes. Jupiter does not care if you fit into a group or if you don't. Jupiter just wants to illuminate humanity, Gemini, all of humanity, and show that we have to learn to work together. Jupiter is fire and Gemini is air, and together they plan on igniting a powerful change that will not be stopped. Of course, there will be glitches, slowdowns, and obstacles, but the force of so much air in the astrology is going to restructure our world. The first snag will be when Jupiter will square to Saturn the second half of the year. That is the point that some will question if these exciting plans are worth the effort. Adjustments will need to happen and many things will have to be talked through, but it will work. Just give it a bit of time to work through the kinks. The fact that Jupiter will trine to Pluto in Aquarius immediately when it begins its cycle is a powerful omen of positive change. Take heart in that shift and do what you can to up-level your own energy because it's going to take a lot of focus just to keep up. Remember, trines are lovely. They like to grease the cogs in the wheels so things run smoother. You might be surprised how easily everything is going to flow. This new beginning will feel organic and as if the universe is giving us the green light. On the technical levels, the profound shifts in AI are going to amaze and astound. Language barriers are going to dissolve as AI can translate everything in real time, giving us the ability to communicate with others across the globe more effortlessly. This astrology will generate more high-speed train systems that can carry humanity, Gemini again, more rapidly and efficiently in our expanding world, Jupiter. We are going to move more in the direction of skill-based essentials rather than too much abstract thinking. Wherever you have Gemini in your chart, this area is going to be expanded enormously. Jupiter is not messing around. Be ready, because the area of your chart that it's touching is going to become a powerful force in your life, demanding your attention and focus while it lasts. This aspect is wonderful to give profound insights if one chooses to move into meditation or spiritual practices. In the next year, you could gain insights that would normally take a decade to discover. A great incentive to start a spiritual practice and to keep it going for the next year. Between Jupiter and Gemini and Pluto and Aquarius, this dynamic duo plans on giving us the confidence to not just expose the truth, but to speak openly and honestly about those that are lying, being subversive, or intentionally manipulating for their own agenda. What we will have feels new, fresh, and exciting and powerful is courage. And courage is what this world needs to stand up to the bullies and demand that humanity step on a path other than this demented, repetitive, massively damaging cycle that we have been currently on for way too long. Thanks, everyone.